I can evaluate expressions that include absolute value, square roots, and cube roots. So absolute value is its distance from 0 on the number line. So the absolute value of negative 21 is positive 21. And then we're going to subtract 22. Okay, so 21 minus 22, negative 1. You treat absolute value symbols like parentheses if you're thinking about order of operations. So you have to do what's inside the absolute value symbols before you can do anything else. So for instance, you can't distribute, we're not going to distribute this negative 2. Okay, we're going to simplify what's inside first. So I have negative 2. This is times. It's understood to be times. The absolute value of 4 minus 6. The absolute value of negative 2. The absolute value of negative 2 is positive 2. We're going to multiply that by a negative 2. So we have negative 4. Okay. This is 14 minus the absolute value of negative 12 plus 2. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10. So this is 14 minus the absolute value of negative 10, which is 10. So we have 14 minus 10, which is 4. Okay, remember square root is looking for a number that when you multiply it by itself gives me 0.0081. I know that 9 gives me 81, so we just have to figure out what is the decimal. So remember when you multiply decimals, if we do 0.9 times 0.9, 9 times 9 is 81, but we're going to move the decimal from here 2 places, so that's 0.81. So my answer is not 0.9. Let's try 0.09. So I have 81. I'm going to move my decimal 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there we go. So my answer here is 9/100ths. We also probably could have figured that out by rewriting this as a fraction. This is 81 over 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. And if I took the square root of 81 10,000, the square root of 81 is 9. The square root of 10,000 is 100, because 100 times 100 is 10,000. We'll have 4 zeros. Okay, so that's another way of doing it. This is 9/100ths, and so is this. Same number. Now this one, that's a 3. I know you probably can't read that. This is the cube root of 64. So we're looking for a number when you multiply it by itself 3 times gives us 64. So let's see. Can't be 2. That'd be 16. Can't be 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Times another 4. 64. Probably be a good idea to memorize your perfect cubes, okay, for the future. All right.